Fox 5 Morning News.
For the past several years now, .coms have been the way to go when looking for a new job. But as we sneak up on the year 2002, there may be some other industries that are more promising. Ed Stern with Careerbuilder.com joins us live in our newsroom this morning to tell us all about the hot jobs for the coming year. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, thank you. Well, some would say if you have a job, that's enough. That's a hot job right now after 9/11. What do you think about that?
Well, I think always to get a paycheck is a good thing, but I think we're entering into a really good time of the year. First half of any new calendar year is really the best time in the job market, so it's perfect timing.
Let's talk about those .com jobs. Are they really all dried up, or is there still some room for people to get employed in those?
I don't think it's dried up. I mean, the .com industry here in the Washington, D.C. area is actually still pretty big and aggressive. I think the difference is that people are actually now looking and saying, well, you know, what's your income? You know, what is your business model? Instead of, hey, what's in it for me? How much money, how many millions am I going to make when you IPO?
I've also read, take a look at that .com job a little bit more closely now. If it seems like a job, maybe a fringe job, it might not be there for very long.
No, absolutely. Again, it's, you know, it's stability. Always the best job for you as an individual is one that fits you and your personality. So those are the kinds of things you want to take a look at, as well as, you know, is the company going to be around? Do they have an actual business plan?
Sure, so research there.
Right.
Security jobs, hot now. Is that in light of the scare after 9/11?
I think you've definitely seen an upswing in security jobs since 9/11, but I think it's going to continue. I mean, think about the fact that you have corporate America. They're doing things. They're looking at both data security, so a technology person who's looking at, you know, how do we keep our systems from getting attacked from the outside. You also have physical building security. So it's a whole range from the high tech all the way on down to a more routine security kind of opportunity for us in the future.
There used to be the old statement, get a good old government job. Are those government jobs still good old jobs?
Well, I think, you know, the Washington, D.C. area has always been strong in the government market. Sure, you've had an upswing of tech jobs and the biomedical, but government's still here. It's still strong. There are some experts that say that we can expect as much as a 20% increase in government jobs in the coming year or two.
Another hot arena, growth in media markets. Explain that a little bit for us.
You've got a job, so we're in good shape, right? No, media markets, I think, you know, we're here, we're sitting, reporting the news on a daily basis. There's a lot of growth in newer medias as well. So you move from the high-tech medias as well as television, moving those medias into the internet realm and beyond.
We talk about biotech stocks a lot in Market Watch on Mondays here on the show. Also a good area for job seekers, though.
Absolutely, especially here in the D.C. area. You have a large and a rapidly growing biotech industry in the Maryland area. You also have spin-off of the medical industry as well. I mean, think about the baby boomers and the aging of the baby boomer population. So you not only have healthcare and highly technical healthcare related roles, but as that industry grows, you also have support roles for that. So the financial side, the business side, as well as other support roles within that industry.
At Career Builders, are you seeing people coming in more now, or are you seeing people logging onto your site now more after the attacks, or is it pretty much the same as, say, this time last year? No,
I mean, certainly around, you know, September 11th, we saw a dip in traffic, and people were looking at their life and getting a little more introspective. I think now we're seeing a, you know, significant increase. Again, being that January is the start of a good, strong time of year, we're seeing an uptick. And we even had, you know, record sales in November for companies buying the opportunity to put their jobs on our site in the coming year. So we're expecting a big increase.
Okay, we're almost out of time, Ed. Just let me ask you, from a professional standpoint, people looking for jobs, any quick advice to give them as far as their search goes?
Job searching is really a full-time job. Put in a lot of energy. Take a look, make sure your resume is up to date. Use resources like that on Careerbuilder and other environments to improve your resume, be prepared for the interview, write the good cover letter.
And you are at Careerbuilder.com.
Correct.
Okay, so always log in to your website, too, for good advice.
Of course.
Thank you so much, Ed Stern, for being with us from Careerbuilder.com.
Thank you.
Okay. Michael, over to you.
Thanks. Lots of relief to know I'm in a growth field.